This online survival game has kids and teens competing to kill each other on screen and desensitising them to violence. Because it has been described as gory.
The fuck? Lady, I'm literally a cat with a bat. Yeah, so I've been talking a lot about living in Fortnite, and after seeing this, I had to talk about it. Clearly, this lady doesn't know what she's talking about at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through every gun in Fortnite and rank them by how legal they are. And then I'm going to win a game without breaking a single law. Flawless. Perfect Fortnite civilian. I just want to make this girl look like an idiot. So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to put all the weapons in categories like assault rifles, shotguns, pistols, etc. And we'll rank them based on how legal they are. And then once we know what's legal and what's not, we'll win a game without breaking any laws. And first up on our list is the assault rifles. Now, the famous SCAR, actually known in real life as the FN SCAR, is surprisingly legal to own. Although you can't possess a fully automatic version of this weapon, with the right licenses, you can obtain the semi-automatic version. And honestly, this rule applies to almost all the assault rifles in Fortnite. However, there are a few exceptions. The scoped assault rifle is formerly known as the G36KV, and civilians are not allowed to own it because it's considered a military grade weapon. Nonetheless, after doing some research, I found that with a little more licensing than what's usually required, you can legally own a Tommy gun, known in Fortnite as the drum gun. Pretty crazy, a little bit terrifying knowing that someone can possess one of these things, but luckily there are many tests done just to be sure that these are landing in the right hands.
Hold it right there.
Are you subscribed to GUNZY XX? Of course I am, GUNZY. You're the best YouTuber in the world.
I believe you, but my Tommy gun don't.
Oh, GUNZY, please don't do this. I always watch your videos all the way through.
I'm gonna give you to the count of 3.
Click that subscribe button.
1, 2. 3. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Now, obviously in game, all the ARs are automatic, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to consider that they are legal, you just need a license. And since the scoped AR is the military weapon, if you get caught with this, then you're cooked, bro. You're cooked. So this is going to go under the some jail time. And next up,
Oh, shit.
the explosives. We got 2 versions of RPGs, a bow that shoots explosive arrows, and a grenade launcher. Yeah, we should have no problem with the law here. Okay, but for real though, I was pretty shocked when I looked into this. All of these exploding weapons are known as destructive devices, and depending on your region, you can actually own some of these. Or depending on where you are, it could put you in prison for 40 years. So yeah, it's pretty on the fence. Some places will fine you $1,000, other places are throwing you in the slammer. But in other places you can own them. But for the most part, these items are 100% illegal, and owning them would definitely land you shitting on a silver toilet. Alright, now we're moving on to the shotguns, okay? And here we only got 3. We got the pump, we got the tacky wacky, and we got the heavy shotgun. Now the pump is notably known as the Spaz 12, and the firearm is 100% legal to buy and own. However, they are discontinued, so they're very hard to find and very expensive if you do find them. And of course, you do need to be certified. The heavy shotgun is known as the DP12 in real life, and surprisingly, it's legal to own in some areas. But it is very hard to get your hands on. So based on the majority of places and the difficulty of obtaining it, it's going in the illegal category. The TAC, however, well, it's an automatic shotgun. In most areas, these are banned and heavily prohibited as it's an automatic shotgun. It is extremely dangerous, and like other extreme weapons, certain people can own them after passing a series of tests, but for the most part, these are illegal to own and would definitely land you some jail time. Now we ADS into the snipers. We've got the bolt action sniper rifle, a heavy sniper rifle, the semi-automatic rifle, and the hunting rifle. And in most areas with the proper licensing, anyone can own one of these. Of course, hunting is a very popular sport, so there are a lot of rifles that are available to the public. But to own one yourself, thorough tests and background checks are ran to ensure that they're going to be right for you. And it's like that with any gun. You can't just go and buy a gun. Now we're looking at the SMGs, where we got the tactical submachine gun, the compact submachine gun, and the classic submachine gun. And similar to the assault rifles, owning an automatic weapon in real life is very restricted, and you can only get the semi-automatic versions, of course with the right permits. The compact SMG, however, is a little bit different. In real life, it's remarkably known as the P90, and this gun is only allowed for military members and law enforcement. So lady, already, nobody's just going out and getting guns to just go and kill people because of Fortnite. And now we're taking a look at the pistols. And here we only got the dual pistols and the pistol. Yes, there are suppressed pistols, but it's the same thing. So technically the dual pistols are just 2 of the regular pistols. So they'll be getting the same ranking. And as I want to put it under the free to own category because of how popular they are, I I can't really do that because there are rules that you need to follow and permits that you have to acquire. So I will put these here. And that leaves us with one last item, the minigun. Now, as you would imagine, miniguns are illegal, right? Wrong. Well, I mean, kinda. Under very specific terms and extreme conditions, some people can actually own a minigun. It's actually crazy to think about. But nah, for the most part though, these things are highly illegal, heavily restricted. And if you get pulled over in a traffic stop and have one of these in your back seat, you are 100% going to jail. So now we know what's legal and what isn't. And literally every gun is illegal without a permit. But I still want to win without breaking any laws to prove this lady wrong. And I have a plan. There is actually one last item that I did not include on this list. And that item is the harpoon gun. Now, the harpoon gun is in-game. And in real life, you don't need a permit or test or anything to own it. It's game time, baby. Let's go. And here I am gliding in. Wow, look at how cool I look. But there's a lot of things that I had to consider to try and not break any laws. Right, so first I came to the beach because I thought it would keep me out of trouble. And would you look at this? I couldn't believe it. It's almost like I used my entire luck for the whole video. But yeah, so I came over here and I wanted to grab this boat, but I thought maybe that would be stealing, so I didn't take it. And also I came to the beach because if I go to any houses, it's like breaking and entering, right? So I thought the beach was a good safe place to land. And also, if I take anything off the ground, it's not technically stealing because it's, you know, maybe washed up to shore. So anyways, yeah, here's me running around the beach. I'm like, yeah, I can do this. I can do this. I found a barrel with fishing rods in it. Perfect. I can go fishing. That's 100% legal. So that is what I do. And would you look at that? I pull a gold pistol. Wow, too bad I can't use it. And after this, I just pulled a lot of fish, and it was a little bit boring and repetitive. But it's still, you know, pretty fun because I don't do it often. And look at this. I got another gold pistol. Couldn't believe it. I was so happy. I'm doing my little dance right there. I wanted to show you that. But yeah, for the majority of the time I just fished, so we can just skip over this. And here I am running to the hills, jumping over the rocks. How dramatic. Whoa, GUNZY, look at you go. Wow. And I really wanted to take this boat. I came and thought about it again, but I decided to just stick to my gut and not steal it. So, to switch things up for a little bit, here's me running on some grass. Wow. Oh my gosh, Steven, you're just so good at this game. Yeah, I know, you don't have to tell me about it. Look at me go. Pretty amazing. I know. Yes, thank you. And here I am fishing again. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? And then I came to say hello to my good friend Patrick the Star. Very nice to see him again. And I went back to fishing. Wow, what a shocker. But it seemed to keep me out of trouble, okay? Except for here. I wanted to go into the town, but I realized that jumping over the fences was against the rules. Maybe not against the law, but I felt morally wrong. So I made sure I went back around and came in the proper way. And then I decided to go into the skate park, and I finally found some shield for the first time all game. With only 6 people left, I popped my first shield. And I really wanted to take these cars, but I thought, maybe they might be somebody's and that would be stealing, so I don't want to take them. But after running around a little bit, I decided, they're nobody's cars, right? They're just sitting there. I can take this. But now this part is very important, as even the slightest mistakes is breaking the law. So I had to make sure I went the speed limit, didn't blow by any signs, make sure I stopped in the right places. And here I am, look at me looking so cool in my Lamborghini with hydraulics. What an incredible game Fortnite is. And yes, here I am cruising, going the speed limit here, You see this lady? I'm not raging, okay? I'm not trying to kill people here. I'm just having a grand old time. Look at me go, wow. And I noticed that the road is blocked, so what do? Like any normal civilian, I decided to wait and get out. I'd walk around. And look at me just running off to the distance. How beautiful. Gosh. I would whistle, but I can't whistle. And then we run into somebody, and look at this. I throw a boogie bomb at him and it hits him, but I can't hit him with the harpoon gun. Why not? Because I have terrible aim. So I try again and I miss again. Hit him with another boogie bomb, but he kills me. Gosh, that was tough. But I knew I was gonna go out with just one game. And here we are dropping back at our beach. After this video, they should be calling it GUNZY's beach, but that's just me. I'm hoping to have some amazing luck again, but it doesn't happen. No harpoon gun. Yet I get a fishing rod and I just go and I fish and I fish and I fish and I fish and I fish. Did a lot of fishing. A lot of fishing. And here I am coming back into the skate park, hoping to find some more shield. But instead I find a medkit, which I'm happy with. I thought maybe, you know, this could go into a horrible heal off or something. Then again, I go back to my roots and I stick to fishing because it keeps me out of trouble. I get some floppers and I really think this is a great time. And I tried to fish literally everywhere I could. Is that still water? Kidding. Then there's this guy that drove past me and I was very scared. I was very quiet. As you can see in the top left, there's only 5 people left. And now there's only 3 people left. So I hit this supply drop in hopes to find like a harpoon gun or something, but I did not. And then I got shot at. And with no weapons, I thought I had an absolute 200 IQ play right here. But I did not. 3rd place again. Oh my god, is that Jason? Oh my gosh! Jason! Jason! What are you doing? Oh my god, maybe this lady was right. Jason! Maybe this lady was right all along. Oh my god. I'm kidding. As you can see here, I did go and I went and got a win without breaking any laws. Boom. 0 kills except for that one. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap it up. I had a lot of fun doing this. I thought it was really interesting to see how many weapons were illegal and legal. And even though I won a game without breaking any laws, it was so boring. Overall, video games are not turning us into killers. God, no, Fortnite is an amazing game and it's made to be played how it's supposed to be, for fun. But thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.
I've been trying to get geeked all night. Always turning in the ring for the Sprite. Hold my head.